Do you know what's the velocity of the Earth's surface because of these diurnal motions? That means by which the days and nights happen. It's around 1674 kilometers per hour. And it comes around 454 meter per second. Can you imagine that tremendous speed we are moving? But we think that we are stationary because there are something balancing force. And why the moon is not falling on the Earth's surface? There is something balance because moon is also revolving around this Earth, and because of this centrifugal reaction force of this moon, because of the moon's rotations around the Earth, it's counterbalanced by the moon's weight, and it is balanced. Can you imagine what may happen because if this balance is disturbed? I think the whole world will be totally perished. All the animals will be perished if it is disturbed. All the waters in the seas and the oceans will be um, rushing towards the ground to create the flood and the havoc. Why not happening? Because there is some balance. And this balance is required in everywhere in our life. You might have noticed that every one of us has equipped with something special quality. Somebody think that I am not that much educated. But please look and dig down into yourself that you have certain special qualities in your characters, in your skills. Even if you are not educated, you can manage your life. There is some balance. And this balance is required everywhere. Just like it is required for the work and the life. And because of our rat race in the professional world to excel, sometimes we forget to keep this balance. But when it is disturbed, it is creating a lot of difficulties in our life. Because of ignoring of your health, if you are chasing for the earning the money, you are too much involved in the job. And routinely you are not taking care of your body care. In such case, you are bound to perish one day. And this sleep deficiency is very bad for our restoring the health conditions. So that balance is very much important. That's why many corporate world they are thinking about and they are boastly talking about the work-life balance. But practically, how many of us are enjoying that work-life balance is very doubtful. Because of the coercions, because of the pressures, because of the tortures from the top management, it happens that we have to engage in the plant activity. Just for examples. Yesterday, because of breakdowns in one of my plants, I had to stay there up to midnight. Though the job was continued up to the 5 hours in the morning. And my sleep was also got disturbed because of the frequent phone call, some reasons. And here it is not the end, though plant started, but another plant, it was the requirement of the taking breakdowns, attending the breakdown. I had to come in the Sunday also. So there is no balance in the work and the life. But is it desirable? It is not at all desirable because we are disturbing ourselves. And in such cases, we are creating a danger to our dependent as well. Because we never think about that if this soul is dead, that what may happen to the dependents. So, my dear gentlemen and ladies, remember about this fact that nothing is important than your health. Health is wealth. So, to keep it quite balanced, and not only health, there are many apes in our life. The field of knowledge is important, and the field of profession is important, finance is important, but at the same time, the relationship, the friendship, and your entertainment, your hobbies, all are important. And where is the time? Time is that after working for the 8 hours to 10 hours, you have to come to your home so that you can take care of your personal things, your personal hygiene, the health, the friendship, and also your hobbies. That is very much important for your mental balance and also for the physical balance and the fitness. Everything will be maintained out of that. Only thing is that we need to create that kind of the mentality, because chasing for the money and just sticking for the simple jobs for the sake of keeping the jobs, it's not at all desirable. It is not at all advisable, I can tell you. That's why, my dear friend, let's take care of ourselves. There are some hour that is specifically for you, for me, and that hour can be for our entertainment, for our meditations, for our retrospections. All are fine. Even if you can cry for the 5 minutes a day, it will be the great benefit for your emotional balance. Balance is required in the life. Without balance, everything will be gone all of a sudden. We lost one of our colleagues because of taking the extra pressures in the professions, or because of some mismanaging the health conditions inside, who knows. But we lost him. This is the reality. His beloved family members lost him. It is also the reality. So, my dear friend, the conclusion is that work is must, but at the same time, balance is also very much necessary for our life. Try to maintain the balance between the work and the life. And that is the essence of the all sorts of the happiness. And also it is called the sustainable conditions. Not to collapse. We must sustain. Because if we are not sustained, how can we contribute to our professions? Can you contribute to our family and also towards our society and the country? Balance is required everywhere. Thank you.